Shout out to LaFran. Shout out to everybody on the call. Shout out to our special guests. Shout out to my co-host. I am Mr. PIP'N CEO, and you can follow me on the gram at PHAMEAHUSTLA. And I do have my co-host with me as well.
What is going down? What is going down? It's your boy Rob. You can follow me on the gram at Rob Will Get It. Let's get it, fam. Where we at? Miss Tosha Laser, where you at?
I was muted, guys. I was going ham and I was muted the entire time. So what's up, family? It's your girl, Social Laser. Hustle and glow, 2 underscores in the front, 1 in the back. It is not about us. Y'all already know how we do it. It is about our special guest, bro. Let them know who is on tonight.
Yes, we do have one of the OGs in the building.
Let's go.
A lot of history behind her and her team. It's just a blessing to have actually met her in person. She's pretty amazing. Shout out to her. We do have Mrs. J. McGee in the building. Y'all throw some C10s.
Hey, let's go.
We need some C10s in the chat, please. Throw some C10s. Like the chat up for us. Come on now.
Here we go.
You already know what's going on. C10s in the chat. Stop playing. It's loading. It is on the way for sure. Thank you. Mrs. McGee, are you with us? Loved one?
Y'all already know I'm in the building.
Yes.
The building, in the Zoom building.
Okay.
Let's go.
What's up, family? How are you feeling today?
Man, I'm so sleepy. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. It's past my bedtime. How y'all doing this? Y'all do this every night?
Yo, we got all the energy right now.
Y'all really the goats.
It's like, you know what?
Really the greats, right?
I caught your call a couple mornings too. We appreciate you because you do be up at something so early in the morning on your calls.
6:30 a.m.
Yes. So we're not gonna hold you. We know you gotta get up and get to the bag. So we just gonna get right into it. Where are you from and how did you get started?
So I'm from Houston, Texas. How did I get started? So of course, y'all know the GOAT, Mr. D.L. Woods. Went to high school with this gentleman, and literally he reached out to me on Facebook and Messenger, and was like, hey, could you take a look at this 45-minute video? And it said like financial revolution on it. Immediately thought I was being scammed, right? I was like, what is this? I had to call him and be like, yo, is this you? Like, and so he was like, yeah, I just want you to look at some information. And so I took some time to look at the information just because of the content of his character. Anytime he like hit me up on, on anything, I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. This dude literally probably did every type of network marketing that you could think of, and probably hit me up on all of them just because he knew I was gonna listen. And so I never joined anything that he ever did, right? But when I saw this information, I was like, yo, this it. I said, I got a few extra, dollars to see if this is gonna work. So at the time we stayed in Lufkin, Texas, which was like 2.5 hours from Houston. So it's like East Texas, right? So I called him. I told him, I was like, yeah, my husband is skeptical. We want to meet with you and see, what this is about or whatever. So at the time, this gentleman did not drive the Maserati that he drives now. Did not live in the amazing house. Didn't have thousands of dollars in the market or anything like that when we started. He actually had just quit he quit working for a pyramid scheme by the name of Home Depot at the time, right? He had just quit Home Depot. His wife was still working, I think as a leasing agent, and he was doing freelance photography. And so I don't even think he was like a P150 at the time. And so we came to his house. He was living in like a small apartment with his in-laws. Like it wasn't like, oh man, this is a $6.6 trillion day industry. This is what we got. Like no, it was none of that. We joined solely on vision. So it was just like, like I said, I have a few $100s to see if this gonna work, right? So we got started with him. Maybe like the first 2 to 3 months. Like I'm an educator, well, I was teaching at the time. I was teaching education. I taught for 7 years, but at the time I was probably up about 4 years in education because I've been doing this for about 3 years. And so um it was May. It was like summertime. I got started, so we was off for school. The first 2 or 3 months, I didn't even like I didn't trade in my real account. Like my first 2 months, I just studied. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I really be flabbergasted when people come in here and think they finna be a millionaire the first 2 months. I just be like, bro, I didn't even make a dime the first 2 months. I literally studied my butt off. You know what I'm saying? And I just that's free game right there. If you gotta get back to the studying. Y'all gotta get back to the root of, what this is about. It's not no, I'm saying, get rich quick type situation. This is really a skill set. You really gotta pay the time. The people who pay and do the time are the people who are gonna win, when it's all said and done. And it just be a shame that people don't, win because they really just don't spend time on the charts, don't spend time, binge watching. I remember, like I said, I was an educator, so I remember on the like holidays and stuff, Christmas holidays, Thanksgiving holidays, I binge watch people like Abel Melendez. So it's an honor to be, like, just around those type of people, now, because I remember binge watching him. I remember binge watching, Losado Tavares, and some other few people that y'all probably don't know, but, I was binge watching these people, studying them. That's what it's really about, is really following leader. So that's really, long story short, to make a long story short, that's how we got started.
Dang. What year was that? You don't mind me asking.
So this is probably coming up on 4 years for us. So
2017.
Something like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we didn't have DeLorean. We didn't have what else y'all got now?
They
We didn't
lead
have
pack,
none of that
DeLorean,
stuff.
steady, bounce back,
Let's go and start
Nah,
asking.
we ain't had none of
HFX.
that.
How was
We had few educators, harmonic scanner. That's why it's my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the things that we had. Like swipe trades, it was not hidden like it's hidden now. Like
Dang.
we got it out the mud.
Okay.
That's what's up. And to grow as a team, and like you said, to see the success and actually be a part of it in the process is pretty amazing. That's the most powerful thing I've got out of what you said. Just for you to, like you say, out the mud. Like we got this out the mud. You know what I mean? And like you said, DL was in an apartment. I don't know what your situation was like, but like you said, we was stuck in these pyramid schemes. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you for staying down. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I appreciate you for staying down because that's motivation right there, people.
I tell people all the time, like for real, the whole quote that a lot of the chairmen say, stick and stay and you'll get your pay. Like that's real. Stick and stay, you'll get your pay. When I first started, I wasn't even looking to build, to be honest. Like I thought, like that's cool. Extra, I could put 6 people on. You know what I'm saying? I could put 6, if it might grow to 30. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I was thinking. Like extra $1,000 a month, that's dope. Like I really didn't. Chairman wasn't like, something that I thought. Of course, we went to the conventions. It was like chairman, but I really wasn't really thinking that we would hit, that level. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think Platinum 5,000 was tangible. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Platinum 2,000, but I was just really like extra $600, extra $1,000. That's cool. I could do that, and we did that right off the 2 months after we really took it serious. those are the positions that we were able to, accomplish, but wasn't really looking, like that until I saw people come in and start taking it serious right off the bat. The information that we was giving them, they was taking it right off the bat and just winning. And that really encouraged me. Like, why am I playing around with this? People coming in here, quitting their jobs and, all this stuff. And, I'm just over here teaching basics and people up here winning off of my signals and quitting their jobs. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. And so I seen it from the beginning. Literally, I remember when we got started, because we was running at the time, DL was like, actively running and stuff like that. I remember when we got started, he put us in Brandon Thompson's leg of business, right? So, we're in Brandon Thompson's leg of business. Like I said, at the time we stayed in East Texas. So our first informational was 2.5 hours away. Brandon Thompson, DL Woods came out to little old East Texas, right? To do a opportunity call for us. We had about 12 people in the hotel room. And
was any one of those? Was any one of those people? Was any one of those young men ranked at the time? What?
Absolutely. I think Brandon Thompson might have had just hit Platinum 1000. And like I said, DL had to be still around Platinum 600. He could have been teetering. I honestly think Brandon Thompson hit Platinum 1000 before him. I really don't remember. DL used to never talk about his rank. He used to never, until he just hit it. You know what I'm saying? He never, I can not honestly even, I don't think he probably was Platinum 600 when he had came out there. And I think Brandon Thompson had just hit Platinum 1000. But because his legs was uneven. DL.
Mr. McGee said he was P2. I'm just reading.
Oh, was he P2? Okay. So P2, he was P2 at the time. He must have just hit it. Yeah. So, and then shortly after that, he put, Bryce Thompson in one of our legs of business. And that's why I tell people all the time, the whole trade house, AOT, everybody is in that one leg of business. That's insane to me, to see it come from literally one person to 80-something thousand people. It's literally insane. You know what I'm saying? And that's why another reason why we could never quit. We could never quit.
Right.
We could borderline be C750. You know what I'm saying? That's just insane. That's really insane.
To look at your back office and see one of your legs at 80,000 maxed out. It's I can't. If I stop, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
It's definitely insane. The crazy thing about it is, when they talk about manifestation and doing the work and all this stuff, again, nobody knew or thought we thought, but we didn't think that it was gonna be, wow, you know what I'm saying? We knew we was all pushing for chairman, you know what I'm saying, at the time. It's crazy. And they're chairman 25, chairman 250. But you know what I'm saying, literally, nobody thought. And so I'm saying that to say that, with the mindset that we have now, we understand, how would you say, we understand manifestation. We understand being in the right place at the right time. You never know. I always tell people, they ask us, how far are you guys from chairman? I always say we're one person away, because that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So anytime, somebody asks you what's your next rank, you say, hey, I'm one person away, because that's the mindset you should really have. You never know who's the next person in your business that's going to bring 80,000 people to that business, so you have to really move with intent and have that, that mindset, because literally you never know. When we was doing the work, we was doing everything that we said, we had the mindset, we were, manifesting, and boom, it just happened so quickly. And we happen to reap the benefit just by doing the work, being at the right place at the right time, following the leaders, people who were, those trailblazers, being around those people, and boom, you know what I'm saying? So I already know that, really chairman is done. We're looking at chairman 25 in my head. That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about following the right footsteps, being in the right place at the right time, because you already know at the end of the day, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Alignment.
Y'all doing this right now. It's going to be funny to y'all a little bit later. Y'all gonna be like, oh man, I remember we used to do X, Y, and Z, every night, this and this and that. We had this person, that person, and we were moving with intent and this and this and this. And then y'all going to look up a year from now, y'all going to be like, dang, man, we used to only have, 50 people on the call. Now we got 500. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be a different, like, it's all about watering the seeds. Being at the right place at the right time, watering seeds, being consistent. Y'all got that out the bag. This is gonna be beyond y'all. Y'all gonna look up and be like, sheesh, man, like, y'all remember when y'all remember when Jay McGee said it was only 25 people on the call? Now we got 2,500. This is insane. It's literally how it be.
That's what's up.
Hey,
Well, we definitely got y'all to
appreciate that for sure.
We definitely got y'all to thank. Y'all definitely set the tone. And it's
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. I don't know what happened. Did he like freeze?
I think so.
Like, is that me?
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he froze for sure. But yo, thank you so much. Are you back, bro? You back?
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
That's that 2 and free Wi-Fi. See, that's why we got red. You get better Wi-Fi right here.
Okay. So take us back, to when you were first really digging in deep to trading. You said you didn't really have that many products to rely on. Like you said, no DeLorean, what was all that? You just had the harmonics. Give us your biggest PIP'N ain't easy moment where you put in the trade and it just low-key went left.
Like bad?
Where it just hit you hard. You were like, yo, this is going
what just happened
than I thought.
Man, I had so many of those. I'm gonna tell y'all this one time. So I told y'all one of my favorite traders when I first got started was Losado Tavares, because I don't know if y'all haven't tapped into that teacup. You know what I'm saying? That
it's lit.
teacup.
Yeah.
Hey, that teacup, don't sleep on it. So we were, I was binge watching Losado, and I had just learned the teacup. And I was, at the time, y'all, it's just funny. I think of this guy as a celebrity now. So to hear when I say certain things, it blows my mind too. You know what I'm saying? Just to see the level of success Brandon Thompson and Thiel and all of them have had. When I talk about them, I'm starstruck. It's crazy. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a part of the history, but when I think about this stuff, so at the time, myself, Joan A. Jones, Coach Kendalls, and who else? And Brandon Thompson. We were in an iPhone message, right? It was the three of us. We were probably at the time one of the most consistent traders. The way we traded for the winner circle, and so we would call out the signals for the winner circle because he's under the winner circle. And we was in an iPhone message, and we would call out teacups to each other, on the 1 hour. And Brandon Thompson's always be like, 20 is plenty, right? So once we get 20 pips, we would take profit, right? And I remember it for me during this season, during this time, this probably was maybe let's say maybe 2 years into the game, and maybe we had looked up on the strategy or just started the strategy, because I don't know at the time if he actually had maybe he did have maybe he was an educator at the time. I can't even remember, honestly. But when we first got exposed to the teacup, like I said, we was all three in the iPhone group message. We was calling out teacups to each other. And at the time, this is when I really started to understand the basic information of how to trade support and resistance trends. Like that information confluence that I talk about. That's why when I be on the call 6:30 a.m. on Sensei Sunrise, this is all I'm talking about, because this is what took me to the next level as a trader. Just understand that basic information. So at the time, I had already blew multiple accounts, and I was like, I'm not funding another account, bro. Like, I'm not finna do it. Y'all know when y'all get to the point where it's
you do know. Yes, ma'am.
Bro, I'm not finna fund it. I'm not gonna do it, right? So I had $30 left in an account, right? Had $30 left in the account, and I was like, bro, I'm finna teacup it is, right? And so I had my little trading plan, and basically I was on a 0.01, and every time I hit $100, I would, up to a different 0.01. So like when I got to $100, I was still using 0.01s, but when I got to 200, I was using 0.02, right? So anyway, I started off with $30. Within like a month or so, I had grew a $30 to a $600 account. Proper risk management, using nothing but teacups, and hitting 20 is plenty. We in and out, like it was probably the most disciplined I ever been in like for like that whole season. And so got my account $30 to $600. Imagine the type of success that I felt, just being able to realize like, hey, I'm really able to do this. If I can grow $30 to $600, I can grow 30,000 to 600K. Facts, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yo, like I'm it was literally a Friday. I'll never forget this, y'all. It was like Friday, the market was about to close, got greedy, right? Of course, right? I'm the man, right? At this point, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you feeling. Like, oh my God, I really can do this. I'm understanding, right? $30 to $600. And like, it took so much discipline. So we had gotten this one more trade, and Jonay had called out, it probably was like USD something. It was something. I can't remember. So we got in this trade for sale, because like, oh, it's a teacup, right? We got in this, and this mug just kept shooting up, and we kept adding orders. Oh no, it's gonna turn right here. I'm looking at my account, I'm down 300 now, and I'm like, everything any tell you to stop, take that short deal, get out the market, right? You don't listen. You start sweating.
You're like, it got to turn around.
This a teacup.
Please, God, let it turn around.
And then you at the point where you start reanalyzing the whole trade, right? Because you done married the trade at this point. You done married it. So now you gotta justify why you in the trade, right? You justify, okay, this is an Ichimoku breakout with the doji candlestick coming up. All right, no, it's a bearish engulfing candle with the oh no, let me put my Fibonacci on here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, because right here, the harmonic scanner calling the sell on the 30-minute. So yeah, it's finna bust.
And ain't no news.
At any moment. Ain't no news? Oh yeah, it's finna bust. Any moment, right? Another order, right? Add another order. Cause why not? Add another order. So literally, and y'all already know from there, that day forward, I was down to like $6. So yeah, back at square one. That was one of my biggest lessons, like, because that hurt so much. It wasn't the $1,000 that I lost in the market trading frivolously, right? It wasn't the $1,000 that I lost before trading frivolously. It was me losing that $30 that I took to $600, because it was the most consistent that I've ever been, the most disciplined, and I understood what was going on, right? Like, it was like my aha moment. So that hurt the most, because it's like all that work.
You're like, dang, what just happened?
Attempting to get to 1,000, 1K. I can hit 1K today. Let me go ahead. Let me get this last teacup. Yeah. So that was, if it ain't easy.
But you know what? Hey, shout out to you for even staying. Hey, listen, but look at you today. You feeding the whole team. You know what I mean? So
that's another thing, man. Like, stick and stay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally I can't imagine me giving up. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, saying, like, you know what? I'm not finna continue. Like, I literally can't imagine. Bro, y'all, between us, y'all, if y'all who can keep a secret, drop a 555 in the chat.
Drop 555.
Nah, look, 555. Nah, between us, man, y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Dio wasn't the best trader. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't the best trader in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I remember, and it's kind of tough, you being somebody, think about this. you're a leader, you're somebody, you know, leading the pack, you about to hit chairman, you know, you done got us all started, you know, you have to, as a leader, you have to think of ways to help your team eat, right? At the time, we didn't have, you know, the sensei strategy. We didn't have all this stuff. I'm telling you, we got this off the mud. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have all that, but I remember him hitting stop loss after stop loss. He would put trades in the chat for us, and it would be like, bro, how are you making this money? And we keep hitting stop loss. No, like it was, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that like he's a bad trader. It was just like he could be literally be up, you know, in his account or whatever. And it just so happened the trade that was given to the team, it was, you know, not hitting. And that's just the market. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't like to say, you know, that's not like, oh, he's a bad trader or anything. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that that was the, you know, so imagine the stress as a leader. You're making money, you're doing this, you find something that worked for you, but you're sending out trade ideas, attempting to help somebody else win, and it's not working. You know what I'm saying? That's just another, you know, situation. So to see him, you know, celebrating $100 day. Who's ever made $100 in the market? If you ever made $100 or you have $100 in your trade, or ever had $100 in your trading account, drop a 100 in the chat. $100. Right? If you had ever had $100 day in the market, you know what I'm saying? Or if you have $100 in your account, like, you know, this is the type of stuff we was happy about. Having, you know, $100 in our trading account, or $100, you know, making $100 a day in the market. Like, these are the stuff. I remember him struggling to make $100 a day. Like, you know, that was our thing. Yeah, at the time when we first started, it was 1,000 people making $100 a day trading, right? It sounds insane now to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I make $500 days, $1,000 days, like $100. I just remember being it. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not, you know, if that's your goal, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's a bad. I just remember when I was there. Like, I remember us struggling to get $100 a day in the market. DL made $80,000 yesterday.
Oh, snap.
In one day.
Now,
$80,000 a day.
Sheesh.
Imagine.
what?
It don't even matter how many stop losses we hit. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter how many stop losses you hit. You got all your money back. You're getting all your money back. Period. You're getting all your money back. $80,000 in one day.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
One day.
Yeah.
You're getting your money back. Once you learn the skill set, it's over. You see what I'm saying? It's literally over. That was regular Forex. You know, his highest day trading so far, you know, was 50K in like 45 minutes from HFX. You know what I'm saying? So like, to see where he is now is very encouraging, right? He always says this, like, you know, like most people be like, well, how am I able to do that? He ain't doing nothing different. He used the Harmonic scanner. He used Go Live with the educators. You know, he's been through the education. He used the same information you using to make your $8 a day. He made his $80,000. He's not doing nothing different. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. Understand the resources.
People be, you know, when people see people making big numbers, they're like, oh my gosh, how can I get that level? The pips don't change. The account size does, right? The pips don't change. The account size does. So once you understand how to make your consistent, you know, strategy or your consistent pips daily, everything else is history. But here's the thing. The reason why he's able to leverage that amount of money, because of the amount of money he has in his account. Not necessarily that he grew it to that, but he was able to place a large amount of money into his trading account. You see what I'm saying? So, and he always says this, the more people you help get what they want, you automatically get what you want. So if you're like, you know, you tired of hitting stop loss after stop loss or leveraging your own money, use Christopher Terry money. Help 12 people. Help 12 families get plugged into this information. That's an extra $600 that you could put in your trading account. Now you don't have to have the stress and the worry of trading your own money. So many people are really, they understand the skill set. Y'all been watching these videos. Y'all understand how to trade. It's not that you don't understand how to trade. It's that you're trading off of emotion, greed, lack of discipline.
This market will get my money back. Right now.
Right? Want to chase the market, all of the above. It's not about that. It's not.
What helped you with your discipline?
And that's something that that's forever. It's just like eating healthy. You know what I'm saying? You go through periods where you're extremely healthy. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You go through periods where you're extremely healthy, and then you binge, or do something to jeopardize your diet or something like that. So so I say this to say it's an ongoing battle. But for me now, it's like, because trading is how I pay my bills. That's what has allowed me to be consistent as far as my discipline. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's trading is like, you're having discipline in the market is literally like being on a diet. You have to find a point in time where you're gonna be consistent. But like for me, like I said, I don't have no backup. Y'all ever read Think and Grow Rich? Have you ever read that book, Think and Grow Rich? Drop a 444 in the chat, right? If you ever read Think and Grow Rich. The thing about the book, it's a great book. If you haven't read it, it's great for success all levels. However, what it talks about in the book is it's a short story. It's one of my favorite stories because I allude this to trading and building. But basically in the book, it talks about how there were these two armies, right? One of the armies was going to the island to seize another army. And once they got there, they was on a boat. Once they got there, they realized that the army on the island was bigger, stronger, had more weapons, all of that stuff. So naturally, they got scared. Now, the leader, the captain, or whatever have you, he saw that his team was looking a little scary. And he was like, bro, y'all finna fight. Y'all not finna, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not finna dip. So he ordered his army to burn the boat, right? So they had no other option but to fight. And they end up fighting and win because it was like a fight or flight situation. Like, and basically the book talks about the people who have like the massive amount of success are the people who burnt their boat. And I say that to say in building, that's what kicked us in overdrive as far as Platinum 5000, because I had quit my job. And then my husband shortly after that got furloughed. I didn't know he was gonna get furloughed off of, COVID. I was just thinking like, I'm gonna leave my job, you're gonna be our security, and I'm gonna run while you be our security. But it didn't happen that way, and I really thank God for the opportunity, because it kicked us into overdrive. Something clicked after that, and we burnt our boat, right? And it allowed us to really kick into overdrive and be able to hit that Platinum 5000 position. Now, as far as trading, I would allude it to, now that is my main, source of income, as far as like our bills and everything, like it has to work, you know what I'm saying? And so that's, for me, it's like, I don't have no other option. Like, this has to work. I have to be disciplined. I have to, you know what I mean? Like, this is where our bread and butter comes from. So that's just kind of, it's an ongoing battle. I would say that. Like I said, it's an ongoing battle. You have to be disciplined. You have to continue. It's not like something that's going to click on and you're going to forever be disciplined. No, I still struggle with that. You know what I'm saying? As a leader, still struggling with not putting a three standards on one of my trade when I know I'm only supposed to put one standard. You know what I'm saying? That's like I said, ongoing battle.
The transparency. I love it. Thank you.
Right.
Drop some fire in the chat if you guys are getting value from this call, please. Go ahead and drop some fire in the chat, because that was awesome.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sometimes it's hard not to just pop another entry when it retraces.
It's gonna come back.
It's for sure it gotta come back. I'm gonna get another one right here.
Y'all, that $30 to 600 was everything. I'm like, dang, I did that. But again,
but the crazy thing is, you still did it, regardless of if you lost it or not. The fact that you did it means you can do it again.
I still talk about that. I still talk about it to this day. Yeah. I took a 30. That was one of my greatest accomplishments. Not me having $1,000 day, not me having $1,200 day. Like that stuff, that's great. It is. But one of my greatest accomplishments was turning that $30 to $600 within a month. Like that, for real. For real.
That's amazing.
Well, we know you got to get up early, so
Hey,
y'all know what time it is.
Y'all know what time it is. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Let's go.
No.
You know. Drop it in the chat, sis. We need some bars.
Let's go. Y'all definitely.
Some bars.
Definitely. Let's get it.
Ooh, drop the
Hey,
beat.
y'all add me on.
I got a smooth beat for you. Smooth.
Hey, y'all add me on Instagram, JMcGee_winning circle.
Let's go.
Definitely.
I didn't hear nothing he said.
Me neither.
Get it.
He said we need a word from the chat and you need a rhyme with it. That's basically it, I think.
Yeah, we just need a word.
Discipline?
Okay, we got discipline. That's all
discipline.
right.
Sheesh, you good with that, sis?
Okay, cool. Let's run it.
I love it. I got you a smooth beat. Something smooth.
How long are we supposed to be rapping for?
Just a bar or two.
Give us what you got.
All right. Hey. Girl J, nice. I'm up on this beat. I already know. You already know. DISCIPL, I to the N to the E. Discipline. PIP'N ain't easy. I don't know why I can't even flow to this beat, but I'ma go acapella. Your color black and yellow. Man, hold up, chilling at midnight and we mellow. Man, we not mellow. We about to turn it all up. About to come down. Ain't got nothing in my cup. Ain't sipping on nothing. I need to be in bed. So I'ma go down and put my pillow to my head.
Hey,
let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Sound like a juice. He's throwing in. Man, hold up.
In the chat.
It ain't real until you put the man hold up in it.
Hold up, that was screwed up right now. We appreciate you.
Straight out the H.
I like it.
I mean, you done gave us a lot of gems. Any last gem? Just one last gem you want to drop before we leave?
It's really not a gem. I'm really encouraged by you guys' consistency. I just love it. I love the fact that you guys are, taking this time to pour into people, because again, it's all about it's not about y'all. It's all about the purpose and the purpose work. You know what I'm saying? It's all, if you help enough people get what they want, you automatically get what you want. So I would just say, y'all stay encouraged, because this is amazing. This is awesome. I'm floored and honored that you guys, reached out to me. Always want to be on here. Thank you so much. I'm definitely honored. And I just really appreciate the authenticity of what's going on, and you guys taking out your time, because it's late in the mug. I don't know how y'all doing it every night, but y'all are consistent. And y'all are, giving so much value to not only your team, but to a lot of people who are coming in and out of here. And I'm telling you guys, we're going to look up and you're like, dang, it's 2,000 people on this call. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just what it's about. It's about sowing seeds, about sticking and staying and getting your pay. I'm so proud of you guys. And like I said, I'm so super honored. Y'all drop some fire signs in the chat for PIP'N Ain't Easy, because these cats finna blow up. Y'all are witnessing history in the making right now. I'm telling you, you're witnessing it. You're gonna be like, dang, I remember we used to be on there. Dang, they got David M. on ECA on here. They got Ivan Tafia. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. The impact that's about to happen through these people it's gonna be beyond, what they're even thinking, because that's how it always happens. You have a great idea and it sounds cute and it's fun, but when it's genuine, it comes from the heart, it's consistent, you know what I'm saying? It has no choice but to grow. So consider this y'all's seed season. And I love y'all so much. Anyway, I'm out. If you are on the team, definitely be looking for the link in the morning, Sensei Sunrise. be careful in the markets. I just realized it was NFP week,
NFP.
but we still gonna get to it. I love you guys so much. Y'all take care.
Hey, pimping ain't easy.
But somebody got to do it.
And it might as well be us, baby. Let's go.
Same time, same place, same link every Monday through Thursday, 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. We love you, family. Good night.
Peace. Thank you again, McGee.